the interview session, right? Shall we start with the SQL? Okay. So there are two tables. Okay. One is item sales order. So select star from item underscore sales underscore order, right? This is a fact table. Audio, sorry. This is my fact table. Okay, item sales order ID, and it has got a foreign key of dim item ID, item supplier order ID, dim date ID. There's a second table which is dim underscore item, which is select star from dim underscore item. Right? This is my
Right, sir.
dimension table. Is it clear?
Yes.
I want to know first my total sales quantity from item sales underscore order by item name. How would I go about it? So I need to sum this, and I want to look at the sum by this name. And my join is based on dim underscore item underscore ID. And here is my surrogate key here. How would it be done?
It's a common table expression one has.
Yeah, let's start with CT1 as, yeah,
Select some sale quantity.
fantastic. So I go from here, select sum of, okay, sale underscore quantity, sale underscore quantity,
As sale quantity.
quantity as sale underscore quantity. Okay, then
From item sales order.
excellent. Okay,
Left outer join.
awesome.
You want dim item.
Awesome.
From dim item table.
Add an alias here. Yeah. Now go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
On condition.
Fantastic.
Condition.
So you're joining it by dim underscore item underscore ID. Then, okay, I'll write it down now. All right. A dot dim underscore item underscore ID is equal to B dot dim underscore item underscore ID.
Underscore ID.
Then I need to see it by item. So I say it as
Group by.
no, B dot, I put it as item, group by B dot item, right? Select
Right.
from CT1. Is it clear? So
Yes.
this is fine. So this is done. Correct. Now from this, I store it into a temporary table. So into select star into CT1 from this. Okay. This is it. So select star from CT1. Now if I want to add it into, I want to add party ledger name, then how do I do it?
Sir?
Party ledger name. So my party ledger name is coming from here. Here. Then how can I do it? Okay, I'll make it up now. So it's going to be comma a dot party ledger name, and I do an additional group by a dot party ledger name. Is it clear?
Clear, sir.
and then I store it as a temporary table. So this is my first question. You have to do a sum and a group by, right? So I put it as select star from CT1. Okay. So I've given you the script. You can run the script at your end also and check the answers. Now, this is a party, right? So
Right.
for each party, okay, I need to get the top 3 items by sales. How do you go about it?
Select top 3 star
Okay, let's see. Select top 3 star. Yeah.
from CT1 temporary table.
Okay. Temporary table, right?
Group by party ledger name.
Group by party underscore ledger underscore name. Let's see this party underscore ledger underscore name. Then what happens here?
But you want by sales answer. By sales. Group by sales. Group by sale quantity.
No. So I'll give it a start for you right now. So I have got select star from CTE1. Okay. So for the 3 parties, I need these 3, right? I need this. So I'll say with CT1 as select dense underscore rank, right? Over. Then I will partition by, right?
Right.
And I want to see it by what? So how will you give a partition by?
Party ledger name.
Okay. And
Order by sale.
order by
Sale quantity.
sale underscore quantity. Okay, let's do it this way, which you are saying as row underscore num1, comma, star from CT1. Okay, now let's see what happens here. Select star from CT1. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Let's see. Now what's happening here?
We got all the sales.
So what I will say is I will put it as descending. Excellent. You've done good. So I put it as descending. Now tell me. You've done it correctly. So for this, I need to pick up what? Row number less than, so if I say top 3 teams, right? Then
Order by
where
row
row
number.
underscore num1 is less than equal to 3. You've done it correctly. Okay, fine. You understand this here?
Understood, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So for each party, you've got the top 5, right? So use a dense rank. So this dense
But
rank,
the
I'll clear it up for you, right? Okay,
question is top 3 items.
right. That's what I said, not top 3 items by sales for each party. So you have partitioned it by and ordered by this. What
Okay,
is the
sir.
question here? Where are you getting stuck? Now I come down to this. Select star from stage underscore daybook underscore temp, right?
Right.
I pick this up. Okay. So in the order number, I want to pick up the first string. So if the forward slash is there, I want to put the first string before the forward slash.
First string before the forward slash. Where order number, like select order number from STG debug temp.
Select order underscore number. Very good. From stage
From
underscore
debug temp.
daybook underscore temp. Right? Where, yeah, order underscore number, like, yes, excellent. Because you're putting it up the forward slash, right? So what you've done is percentage forward slash percentage. Am I correct? That's what you wanted to do? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Select start from CT1. Very good. So I pick this up. So I get, just 1 second, yeah. Sorry, it's order number. It's not your mistake. It's my mistake. Very good. Okay, fine. So select order number. Here we go. Now what happens? Now how will you do it? So it's forward slash. Now I'm putting it into temporary table forward underscore slash. Right?
Right.
Now, so now you've done the first step very correctly. Forward underscore slash. Right. So how do you how would you get the first character? Okay, I'll write it down. With CT1 as select path index. Right? There's something called path index, and I pick up percentage forward slash percentage this, and I pick up order number as first underscore character, because they will ask you on, they will definitely ask you on path index, char index, and substring. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. So I'm doing it as substring here. So I'm picking up the substring. I'm taking up from where? From order number. I'm starting up from first place, and I'm picking it up from the path index, and this is -1. Let's assume that. Right. From and forward underscore slash. Is it clear? Yes or no? Select star from CT1. Is it clear? So I get this here.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Yes or no? Okay. So with this, I close down the
Correct.
SQL interview. You merge. You can handle it. This is the merge. Because they'll ask you how to code the merge.
Sir?
Right. Okay. So now I come down to Power BI, and within this Power BI, okay, what are the types of relationships that are there?
One to one, one to many, many to one, many to many.
Fantastic. So when to one to one, when to many. Now, what is this cross filter relationship? So what is this? I'm just saying it here. When I look at this, all the tables, and I manage these relationships, right? Show all the tables. So what does a cross filter relationship do?
Data transfer from both the tables in both
And why
directions.
do I need it? In what case do I need it? Okay. So I just put it up here. So if I put this up here, so this is the cross filter relationship which will come, right? This one. This is both. So this is going to be utilized in case one has multiple fat tables. Is it clear? So say for
Yes, sir.
example, I've got purchase fat and I've got a sales fat. Okay, I do not want to do undercounting. But if I keep this normally, it will give me only those purchase items which have been sold. But if I keep it cross filter, then what will happen is then I will get the full count. So if I have multiple facts, then I have a cross filter relationship. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Then, so this is the relationship view. I think they will ask you not more than this. So this is going to be here. This thing is there. Now I go down to the data view. What is the difference between merge and append?
Merge is two columns in a single column. Append is two tables in a single table.
Just one second. In Power Query. So I go here and they will ask you this.
Merge is to combine two columns in a
These two.
single column, and append is
So
to
what is the
combine
difference
two.
between these two? And what is the combined file? So append is union, simple straight. And merge is I'm combining that. So it's basically sort of a join. And combine is used for these flat file entries. Is it clear?
Clear, sir.
So please check into this and then we will do it. Because I'll not ask some very advanced questions on this, so I will not get into it. So just take two of these queries and then take it up from there. Is it clear? What is this parameters used for? So the parameters is actually I have used for incremental load. So you say there are two parameters for date. I've forgotten the name. Just one second, which I put it up. Old age is catching up with me. Range start and range end. These are the parameters which you define, based on which in an ODBC or in a database you can define your incremental load. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So I'm not going further into it because this thing is there, right? Replace values. I'm not getting into this. These are the most common in questions they will ask you. I come down to DAX. Okay, DAX. If I want to get year, so I have got a table called say ledger underscore view. I have got say debit quantity as measure. And it's linked to date underscore dim as a dimension. It's already linked. And in the date underscore dim, so this is my date underscore dim, date underscore dimension, right? I want to find out my total year to date sales. How would you go about it?
Using YTD DAX.
Total, yes, excellent. Total YTD. Then go ahead.
Table
Just
name ledger view.
no, beta. It's going to be total YTDX is sum of. This is going to be debit underscore quantity, right? And then the date key. Is it clear?
Clear, sir.
And if the year starts on 1st of April, then 03 slash 31. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Correct, sir.
Excellent. So you'll this thing is there. Then same period last year. Okay.
Calculate function. Calculate sum.
Okay. Yeah.
Calculate some debit quantity.
Yeah.
Same period last year.
Excellent. And then
Table ledger view.
no, the date key.
Date. Yes, sir.
Because I've already joined it at back. No?
Yes, sir.
right? It's very good. Okay, very good. Then previous week. So that means 1 week from before. Then how would you do it?
Calculate some debit quantity.
Awesome. Calculate sum of, yeah.
Debit quantity previous week date key.
Previous week is there.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then let me just check, is previous week there or not? No, but it's not there. I'll tell you how it is done.
Sales this week -1.
No, here you'll have to use something called a date add. So how will you go about it?
Date add. Calculate some debit quantity. Date
Okay.
add.
Okay.
Debit quantity,
Going
comma, date
here,
add.
then very good.
Date add, date key.
Date add. Okay.
Date key.
Okay.
Comma, today.
You'll have to repeat
Today,
that again. Once again.
today, comma, +1.
See, I'll tell you what you can do is, I'm just doing it offhand actually. I'll filter the entire date dimension. Okay.
Okay.
Where my date. So this is my date. Is it correct? So
Correct, sir.
date is greater than equal to date and from today. If I'm looking at it by today, right now, what will you do? So date and
Date key, comma.
today -7 days. Correct?
Correct, sir.
Ampersand. So this date has to be changed. So I'll put it as document date. I change the name, right? And
Right, sir.
date is less than equal to today. This is just for today. Now, if I want to find out for each row, then how will you do it?
So calculate a column.
Excellent. So what will you do? You'll do an additional. So same. So sale for last week for each row. Then
Calculate some debit quantity.
no, there'll be a var date underscore column is equal to. So I'm doing it by the ledger sum, right? So it'll be, I'd say, a ledger sum, document date. Okay, so I forgot. So this thing is I'll go by it document date, right? Then
Right.
var date last week is equal to date add document date comma -7 days. Am I correct? Yes or no?
Correct, sir.
Right. Then sale last week is equal to calculate sum of debit underscore quantity. So they will ask you something like this. Filter all date underscore dim. Correct?
Correct, sir.
Where the date in the of the date dimension. So I'll name it, I'll rename it. A date underscore date dimension is greater than equal to date last week and date is this thing, which is the date dimension. So I'll say date underscore dim. Right? Right, beta? Date underscore dim is less than equal to whatever is the maximum date, which is the date underscore column. Is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Return sales underscore last week. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now I come down to the next cases. I'm writing down a SQL. Select sum of sales as sum underscore sales item, comma, place from table T1 group by item, comma, place. Okay. How will you write it in DAX? This calculated column. They'll ask you specifically on all except and all selected. This is 100% a question which is going to come. So they will ask you on time intelligence, they'll ask you about all except and all selected. And then they will ask you about max and max A and max X. That is one thing. Other things they can ask, right? Getting this thing. How will you make this?
Yeah. Total sales equal to sum of.
No. In DAX, how will you write it?
That's only total sales equal to
Okay, total sales is equal to fantastic. Alt enter.
sum,
Yeah.
table name, ledger, table name, ledger view.
I'm giving you the hint. It's to do with the group by. I'm doing a group by here. So what function will you use from here?
Filter, filter all.
I think I'll help you out on this. Okay, calculate sum of, okay, sales, right?
Right.
Then all except, what is the table name? T1. I'm grouping it by item, comma, place, right?
Right, sir.
That is your answer. Now I say I change this slightly bit. I say where place like ABC percentage. Then how will you do it?
Same total sales equal to calculate sum sales.
Very good. Calculate sum of
Sales.
sales. Very good. Yes, go next. Go next.
All selected.
All selected now. All selected would come differently. Okay. Filter. I have to do a group by from this, right? Where contains string. What contains string? Place, right?
Yes, comma ABC percentage.
ABC percentage. Is it clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now I want the slicer to work with the date dimension. I put it this way. I have a slicer and so I have a slicer for place. I want the slicer to work. Then how will you do it?
DAX, sir.
Yeah, in DAX. Because relationship view, you'll be able to handle it. Power Query, I've asked you the 2 or 3 questions. How will you do it in Slicer? This is the final question. And what's the difference between max and maxx and maxa?
Max to get the maximum value in numeric data.
Very good.
Max a non-numeric and text data, maximum value.
Okay, now repeat that again. Max is numeric.
Numeric. Max a non-numeric text data.
Very good. Okay, fine. Max is this thing.
And max x average of the numeric.
No, max x
value.
is row level filter, like sum x. I'm going
Okay,
row
sir.
by row.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and max is going to give you the difference between scalar values. Max A is entire column. And max X is row by row. This you guys just check it up. Otherwise, I'll make a video. I didn't have a problem because by and large, I do it at the report level only. Max X. Okay. Okay. Shall we close this?
Yes, sir.
Shall we close this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.